Hello y'all, welcome to part 4 of my Israel playthrough in the Crusader Kings 2 mod, New Era, Old World. In part 3, we fought Syria, who is now invading us, I think, and we also fought Lebanon, aka Lebanon, and we took a county away from them. I think it was Tizfat over here. And right now our goal is to try and form the Empire of Zion. We have all the land for it. Let me go to my decisions. And there we are, create Zion. We need 5,000 prestige. Right now we're fighting in Egypt against some boy king who is like, let me check, 12 years old. But we're going to make him a tributary, and then we're going to have to turn around and fight Syria, who is trying to invade us. So we need to go defeat the Syrians as the Israelis. And the king is unmarried. Our character is Amon III. He is the king of our starting character, David IV, who died at the age of 51 in an accident. And his son, Amon III, is known as the Cruel of Israel. And, yeah, he has a lot of brothers. A lot of them have died, but he still has tons of them. And, for example, we have, I think this guy's supposed to be Absalom. Like, a lot of the sons of David, who is like a reference to King David from Israel. King David from the Bible. King David from the Bible. A lot of his sons are references to King David's sons in the Bible. Okay, so let's unpause here. We gotta win this war in Egypt. And can we win this, please? That's gonna be one. Siege of Tennis is over, I think. It's not over yet. Well, we won, but now we're losing land in the west. In the east, I mean. They have around, what do they have? They have about 10,000 troops attacking our holdings in Ramat HaGolan. So we need to go take that place back in a little bit. Right now we're trying to get this war done with the Egyptian king down here. And he's going to become our tributary. Please do, pay tribute. There we are. Malik Khalil Mist. We need to call you in as backup. We need to get more troops assembled as well. So can we get any more levies raised up? Maybe we can. The Syrians are moving some troops down. They may attack Israel soon. I mean, Jerusalem, our capital. They have about 8,000 troops. We have 6,000. We're going to raise more levies, try to group them up with our main army, if they can manage to get there. Let's have the armies of the Egyptian tributary we have group up with our main one. And our army consists of normal Israeli levies and also, I think, some mercenaries. Let me make sure before I say anything. We have the, who are they? The Band of the Eight Stars, some Bosnian mercenaries fighting for us, led by Captain Afan, the broad shoulder of the Band of the Eight Stars. He is a Sunni Muslim Bosnian leading that mercenary group. And we also have the Holy Order of Our Faith, the Shahal, which is a reference to the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces. And our religion is Meshachist. It's some faith where it's a type of Judaism where, how to say this, in the lore of New Era, Old World, the kings of Israel are descended from the first restored king of Israel, and there's some debate if he was the Messiah or not. But anyway, the Meshachists believe he was the Messiah. And so we're basically playing as a ruler who is a descendant of the Jewish Messiah, depending who you ask in this game's world. So we gotta assemble more troops, and the Syrian invasion continues south of Jerusalem. We can't really stop them right now. We're trying to assemble more strength right now. We have 6,000 troops. Can we get more units here, please? How many more men can we get? We could get more mercenaries. Get more mercenaries, possibly. Let me see who's available. Let me look. We're just gonna disband them immediately after the war is over. Let's look. Who can we get? Who's this? The Calicun Infantry. No. Let's look. We have the White Horse Company, the New Azovian Company. Could hire them. Yeah, let's hire them. They have, how many units? Who has the most units in their force? That's 81. How much money are we getting per month? Not a lot. They cost a lot. These are, no. Let's get the Maccabees. They might fight for us. We'll get the Maccabees on our side. That's 6,450 troops. We need to get them from Jerusalem down to the south. We're doing this to avoid the enemy for that. Hopefully they can. And once we beat the Syrians in this decisive battle south of Jerusalem, we are going to disband them as forces. Oh no, they were going to lose 2 troops in a battle. Great. Well, at least they still are going to be pretty strong, even after all that. So we have 13,000 troops that will fight the Syrians, 7.8 thousand, and here comes the Israeli forces and their mercenaries and their allies. Here we are. The battle is taking place. We have the numbers advantage, and we win here. Let's push onward and go on the attack. We have an Apollo State found. Bring out the Branding Iron. Go on the attack here. Attack this person. Well, take back this place. Jerusalem is being sieged down by the Syrian army. We need to go protect that. And can we win this battle, please? We're going to take back Chevron. Well, not Chevron, but Beit-Lakin. Okay, let's go take Jerusalem. Well, we already have Jerusalem. Let's save Jerusalem, then go defeat this army that's trying to siege down Beersheba. Send our troops here. Drive back these Syrian troops to triumph of Yugoslavism. That's somewhere in Yugoslavia and the Balkans. Revolt is now a realm, and that doesn't really concern us. Order of St. Tito, all that stuff. And can we win this battle here? And we beat the Syrians, and we beat back their army. The king is going to make a move on a woman named Ridwana the Unfaithful, who I think was the... Yeah, Amon III has been divorced 2 times. His previous 2 wives had cheated on him. He has heirs, but that's why he's not married at this time at the age of 54. His children, most of them are of age. And open council position, we have to deal with all these Chechnik positions. I guess they're like advisors, essentially. The council generally hates whatever Amon III does, but it's just something we have to deal with. And can we celebrate any events here? We can't have feast, obviously. We're in a war. Can't hold a tournament. No. So forget that then. Let's continue our march against the Syrian troops here who are coming back down into Israel. They're going to fight some local troops, and then we're going to intervene in the battle and fight them back, drive them back. There we are. We defeat the Syrians there, and they're trying to take back. We got to retake. What's this about? This is some troublesome peasants event. And let's take, what is this? This is Ramat Halgalan, which we lost early on in the war. We're going to take that back for Israel and then go on the offensive and push into Damascus, the Israeli troops and our mercenaries. So here we go. We're going to drive back Syria even more. He's still trying to be as aggressive as possible here. If we win, how much prestige we're going to get? This is a prepared invasion of Israel by Malik Jalal of Syria. He's an al-Mashriki dynasty ruler of Syria. I think he was a emir, but he formed a kingdom of Syria. So if we win this war, we will get what? We will get 300 prestige and 200 some prestige from more contributions. So let's try to really crush Syria in this war. Go to Damascus, siege it down. There we go. Siege more of it down with our huge army. Keep going. Don't stop. There we go. And we have to keep paying off these mercenaries. We need more commanders here. We definitely do. Okay, everyone get involved in the army. There we are. Now let's go defeat the Syrians once more. who are not defeated just yet. We are at 86% war score, though. Can we win this war, please? Okay, they're fighting over here. Push them back. That's done. Now let's move back on Damascus and completely occupy that entire county. A illegitimate son has been born to Amon III. Let's take this place here. And what else can we do? Weak claims. We have weak claims for something. What's that about? That is... that doesn't really concern us too much. So this war is nearly over. We've taken Damascus. Almost have a trade post here. Take that. Got some gold out of that whole ordeal. Now let's defeat the Syrian military once again, which is in tatters ever since they lost that decisive battle on the coast in Ashkelon or near Ashkelon. Crumbling masterwork, repair some tower, or repair whatever that event was saying. I didn't really read it. News from Nigeria, whatever. And we beat back the Syrians once more. Have they lost yet? Well, they've almost lost. Okay, they're defeated. The prepared invasion is over. We are victorious. Israel has triumphed here. And can we get in more wars? We need more tributaries to get a lot of prestige fast. That I will say. So let's try to get more tributaries for Israel. And we have a lot of mercenaries in Holy Order. The Holy Order is still fighting for us. Do we have enough to pay them all off? Yes, we do, for now. Let's get more tributaries, though. Let's try to take on maybe... who? This guy right here. No, we're at peace with them. Can we fight Lumlan? Can we fight them? No, we have a peace deal with them as well. Who do we not have a peace deal with? Okay, let's march into... what is this? Diana Umar of Al-Maruki? Whatever. He's the leader of Emirate of Baghdad. He's in charge of that. Can we get an extort tribute? The council will hate the king for doing this, but they can get over it. Let's march our troops into Baghdad now. They will accept. They'll lose prestige. We gain prestige. That's done. And Israel's going to have more money coming in because of our tributaries. Even though we really just want to get tributaries for the prestige from the Casus Belli. What can we do to get more prestige? We got to use prestige to form Zion. We have the gold. Well, we don't need gold to do it, but we need a lot of prestige. We need 5,000 prestige. And we had some plot to kill the Queen of Lebanon. We're going to keep doing that just so we can have it going on, I reckon. Let's hold a grand tournament. And that will give us prestige for holding that. And we can also, at some point, celebrate Passover. We've got to wait until April for that to occur. And, okay, tournament is taking place. I think because the tournament is happening, someone got injured. We can't have the Passover. We can't have a celebration of Passover. People are getting injured in the tournament. Let's just say, don't bother me with such details. And the lover of Alman III, his ex-wife, is pregnant with his child, I think. And so we have a grand tournament here. Grand tournament. Someone's crowned as the winner. That guy is, I think. And that's done. Let's celebrate Passover now, or is it too late? Oh, we can still do it. Let's do it. More than 2,000 years ago, God aided the children of Israel in their escape from slavery by inflicting 10 plagues upon ancient Egypt. The last of these saw a spirit of the Lord slay every firstborn in Egypt, but Passover Jewish homes marked with the blood of a slaughtered lamb. This festival celebrates the return of freedom to the enslaved Jewish people. Send out the invitations. The invitations are being done. People are refusing the invitations. This is going to be sort of like a feast, I guess, and so that will take place. We have 3,000 prestige at this point. What else can we do for prestige? We got to get more of it. Amon III is 56, so there is a chance he will die before we can form Zion, and we'll see if we'll have time to do that. I hope we do. We got to keep doing things. Hold a feast when possible. We got to wait till November for that. Write a book. He can't write a book. He doesn't have enough. He does not have enough. What is it? He doesn't have enough learning to really write a book. The king does. He has 2 learning. He's not very good at that stat. Not very high stats there at all. Can we fight you? Yes, we can. The council will hate this. This person is the emir of Aswan. They are a tributary of another emir, but we want to make them our tributary, and so let's extort tribute. Council will hate the king for this, blah, blah, blah. Call in Baghdad and call in the king of Egypt, who is, well, the 2-county king of Egypt. And our troops are going to go out and fight this enemy army here. There we go. Let's have our tributaries help the king's forces, or, well, Israel's forces, which consist of mercenaries and the Holy Order, the Shahal. Let's move our units in. We have 7,000 units, 7,000 warriors, and the enemies are assembling their troops. So let's march down here now and go straight for the enemy's base, wherever it is. Acknowledge this son as his. Some son has been born to the king. They'll be acknowledged. Can we hold a feast? Can we do that? I want to do that, yes. Do we gotta be at peace for that? Do we? Okay, we gotta be at peace. What am I thinking? Whatever, let's win this siege, though. Get this over with. And the king of Baghdad is moving in with, the emir of Baghdad is moving in with like 5,000 troops. And with all these tributaries fighting for us, we're just going to basically we're just going to siege down the cities we come across. This is a claim, and we'll lose prestige for this. What is this about? This is Ubaya, whatever it's called. Where's this at? Where is this at again? I forget where it's at. Can we fight for that? No, just let it go. We don't need the prestige. We'll lose prestige for taking that. And we would have lost prestige for accepting that. But we need all the prestige we can get. Actually, let's recall our Chancellor, aka referred to as our Yor, have him perform statecraft instead of fabricating claims. We don't really need to expand right now. We just need to establish our empire. And we're moving on Aswan at this point. Their child Emir. An 8-year-old is going to be the one there. Well, it's ruled by an 8-year-old. We see some treasure. What is this? Foot of a famous holy man. I guess that is an artifact. Bring on the burning iron for an apostate. Keep doing this. Do this. And who died? Someone died. Who's that? The brother of Amon III has died of suspicious circumstances. Oh well. And how old is David IV's youngest son at this point? We've been playing for a while. His youngest son is 46, and David IV died at the age of 51 in 2563. So it's been more than 20 years at this point. And can we win this war, please? Very soon we will. Got to select a education focus for a brother of Amon III, his nephew, the son of the brother of Amon III. Let's siege down this place. Just push, push, push. Can we win this war? Very soon we will. And the troops of Baghdad are running off to do their own thing. Come back here. You're attached to us. Don't leave. How many places does this emir control? Quite a bit. Alright, well, we'll just siege down those places. These sieges are also a good way to pay off our mercenaries constantly. So let's keep beating these places up, and someone's going to be exposed for something. Alright then, we have about 7,000 troops at this point still remaining after all the sieges and assaults we've been doing. Let's go fight the troops of Eswan here, and they'll be defeated. What's this about? Don't worry about this, this is some event. And we need a little bit more prestige. We need about less than 2,000 prestige at this point, which I don't know how we're going to get it so fast, but we'll have to think of something. And can this war end, please? You guys are making this so hard on me. So let's do this. Siege it down. Siege it down. Keep some information to ourselves. We got a special tax or something, some money from somewhere. And is this war nearly over? We have over 1,000 gold at this point in time. We'll probably hire more mercenaries. Can we enforce peace, please? No? Okay. Whatever. We are winning. The war score is in our favor. And it's soon to be over, I think. We need a few more places under our control. Are they sieging down our settlements? What are they doing? I'm not sure what they're doing. And some minority Damari population. Let's hire more mercenaries. Our current mercenary bands are just getting wrecked by being used constantly for siege assault. So let's hire the Al-Sakir Al-Aswad, the Amraki mercenaries here, the Al-Sakir Al-Aswad mercenaries. Bring them into our service. They are going to be 3,819 soldiers, and we'll be making enough to pay for them. So we're just going to use mercenaries to expand our realm at this point for wars. And this war is nearly over, I think. We have to win this battle probably, so let's go defeat this army here. We fight a battle, and are we going to win? Yes, we are. And that's going to be that. So we have a new tributary, our third tributary at this point. We got to get a few more. I'd say at least 5 more tributaries to get the wars over with for forming Zion. And who can we even fight at this point? We have a lot of tributaries. So can we fight Hejaz, which is in Arabia? Yeah, we'll fight them. Council will hate us, whatever, they can get over it. They have about 2,000 troops calling all of our tributaries, and we'll just use them as a way to supplement our mercenaries and our Holy Order troops. There we are, the King of the Emir of Baghdad and the King of Egypt. Everyone's getting called in here. We have someone trying to raid Jerusalem. It's not going very well. They're just sort of... They don't even have enough units to take out the defenses at all, so it's just sort of not really going anywhere. It's pretty sad, honestly. So calling all of our tributaries. There they are. Let's go defeat this army up at Jerusalem with our new group of mercenaries. There we go. And we don't have enough money to pay off these mercenaries constantly, so we got to keep a constant cycle of invasion, war, more war. And what's this about? What's this about? Okay, upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decided to make a toast, and the king fell down, and he had to call for help. He fell down and had to call for help. He couldn't get up, and somebody saved him, so now he owes that person a favor. And who's this? New Chechniks in the council. They're always hating whatever the king does. Look at how upset they all are, and people are being paid off constantly. They're always discontent because we're declaring wars without their approval. And our tributaries are here. Siege, siege, siege. All the sieges. Just assault constantly. And there we go. Let's move deeper into Hejaz now. We'll fight this army down here. If they don't move away, let's wait here. Let's fight them in Al-Jaf. Fight their troops. And they're going to be defeated by the band of the 8 stars in our new mercenary group. Can we get a new commander here? Yes, we do. Our army commanders at this point is nothing but mercenaries. We have the band of the 8 stars in the center, the Maccabees on the left side, and the Al-Sakir Al-Sawad on the right side. So let's move into Hejaz even more. There we go. And that's being done. Can we get a higher war score? 95%. So one more siege should end it, really. One more county under our control should be all that we need. And can we siege it down? Let's get this place, please. Siege it down. We're going to take some attrition damage. Whatever, though. That's done. You're now our tributary. Thank you. We need a few more wars. I'd say maybe... What? And what's this about? No, we're not going to help you with any wars. You're on your own. And we need about... What? We need... Let me think. We need about... I'd say maybe 3-4 more wars with 4 tributaries to probably form Zion, maybe. Can we fight Lebanon? Can we do that? Yes, we're going to extort tribute from you. Who's helping you? The King of Armenia is going to help you. Whatever. Let's extort tribute from you then. The Kingdom of Lebanon. And extort tribute. So the council is discontent, they always are. Let's summon more troops. Gather all of our allies, our tributaries who are sort of here by force. Get everyone involved. And, oh, let's not raise our levies. What am I doing? I don't want to have our levies too beaten down, otherwise our nobles may rebel against the king for whatever reason. Like, we have factions and stuff that will get upset about stuff. Like, we have to deal with, say, what's the factions going to say here? Like, for example, elective succession in Israel. We'll have to fight a civil war for that if they get too powerful. And where's our troops at? Okay, let's gather all of our tributary forces together and march into Lebanon with the units of Hejaz, Egypt, and Baghdad. So let's keep pushing in here. We'll get our troops up to Lebanon first, take their capital of Beirut. And what else can we do here? We have almost 4,000 prestige. We need 5,000. We do need 5,000. We just need the king to stay alive. He is 60. And for the sake of keeping him alive, maybe let's get him on a more, I don't know, let's have him do seduction instead. I wonder which lord hates him the most. Let's see. Which of his vassals hates us the most? Opinion, lowest. We have that person right there. Yes, that's issue. That is an issue. Whatever. Release the seduction. Focus will give him higher health, I think? Oh, it doesn't. It gave him higher fertility, though. We don't really need that at this point. We have heirs. But we can win this war in Beirut. And can we do that? Please. Yes, we are. The battle for Beirut is over. Now we've got to siege down the city, like we've been doing so many times at this point. Just assault, assault, assault. And we're going to assault it down. Get that assaulted, please. Assault even more. That's done. And how much more percentage do we need? We are at 50-some percentage at this point. Can we go defeat this army? What is this even about? I think they're involved in another war. They're done. We took someone captive. Whatever. Can we win this war already? They have 91 war score. One more siege should do it. And that's that. New tributary. Welcome to the club. The Israel has everyone as their tributaries club. And can we fight Syria? Or do we still have we gotta wait for that. We may have to wait for that one. So let's disband not disband anyone. Let's go defeat some pirates who are attacking us. I think they're all the way from the Canary Islands or somewhere nearby that. So let's go defeat them. I don't know why they decided to attack Israel. But let's go defeat them. Get them out of here. What's this about? Helping a war? No, you're on your own. There we are. Defeat these units here. They're going to be gone due to our mercenaries' power. The Battle of Haifa is over. Council position. Chechnik guy. We have 4,133 prestige. We're getting closer and closer to forming Zion. Can we fight Syria? Their king got beat up, didn't he? Wow. Jalal the Wise is now disfigured, and he has an infection. Can we fight you? Yes, we are. Make Syria our tributary. So the council is upset. They always are. Calling our tributaries. Everyone get in here, please. Calling all of our troops. No levies. We're just going to fight this with our tributaries and our mercenaries and our holy order. No levies for Israel at all is going to be involved for this conflict. And let's march into Syria like we did earlier. And this time they're not invading us. We're just going to extort tribute from them and get gold from them as well as troop support. So let's move in. And do we lose any tributaries for not doing anything? Can we call you in? Call you to arms here? No, I don't think we can. Whatever. We have Baghdad coming in with some troops though. Let's move on Syria. I think they're busy in a war at this time. Yeah, they're fighting Lebanon. They're doing that. It's a Lebanese holy war for Antioch. That's what's going on between them. And we're marching on Damascus. I think Hejaz may be involved in the war. That's why they can't join. Neither can Lebanon. We're not going to help you here. We're not going to be involved. You're on your own for that. So let's siege down Damascus and get this done. Siege it down. And what is this about? Chechnik. Taji of Israel used a favor on a Chechen to get him to join all their factions. We took some people captive. What can we do? We have a lot of prisoners. Ransom them off, I guess. Get some gold. Get some gold there. Get some more ransoms done. Ransom these people off. Even more. Get more gold. And we're going to ransom them off. Can we get Syria siege down? Well, Damascus anyway. Get a siege done here. Just give up, please. Make this easy for us. We just need prestige from this conflict. We want nothing else. We have 20 war score at this point. 25%. We have a long war ahead of us. And that is going to be a problem, but whatever. Great, so we have this long war ahead of us at this point. And let's win here, win this battle. Can we win this battle? Please. That would be great. Win the battle here. Win that. And Syria's troops, it appears, just lost a battle. What else do they have for provinces? Can we take that? Would be easy to siege down. Forget it. Get a new council position. That's open. Person lacks a childhood focus. Get a thrift. Get thrift. That's done. And can we get this over with? So we need 800 more prestige to get this all done for forming Zion. We're at 56 war score at this point, and our allies are fighting the Syrians. The king of Egypt is, and that's going to be won by them. Now let's move on. Where is it? Let's move on. What is this place down here? Is it controlled by the king? I don't know. The Emir Jalal II will take that place. Maybe. Siege it down. Come on. Won't take too long to do this. I think something has occurred in one of the republics that are a republic that is our vassal. And that's going on. Can we get this over with, please? There we are. And Amon III at this point is 62. He is quite old. And can we go defeat the enemy up here to the north? Please, can we do that? Manage that. We are at 85% war score. Maybe that will get us to 100 winning here. Get this army defeated. They are, in fact, defeated. And let's take... Where's this? This is Homs. So take this place. Siege it down. We have tons of troops involved here. And that's done. That is done and done. One more siege to do it. Let's get some new council positions. One new council position. Special minor title is grantable. Get a new master of the horse, master of the house, hunt, and a new master cupbearer. Get a new cupbearer sensual. That is done. And let's keep going here with the expansion and this war. That's done. We need now probably 500 more prestige, and it will all be done. Can we have a feast? Maybe that will help getting us over to prestige point. That's done. Ransom all these prisoners off. Okay, let's invite some people for the feast. Perform at the feast, please. Get all these people, spend lavishly on the food. And we invite people to the feast. Some people don't want to come. Whatever, their loss. We're just using this to get prestige. And our mercenaries on the way back home run into some random revolt. And we're having a feast now. And the feast goes relatively well. We do not get much prestige out of that. Whatever, we need to go back to having more wars, clearly. So now we're going to fight. Can we fight you? The King of Alexandria, maybe? Can we fight you? Yes, we will. Let's fight you then. So we need about 500 more prestige, and we'll be done with creating Zion. The goal will be reached to form that. And after this country's defeated, maybe can we take you on as well? Can we fight you? No, we can't. Who can we fight besides them? Can we fight you? No. Tributary. Can we fight? I'm not really sure, honestly. We're sort of hitting the limit for who we can take on to form tributaries out of. Can we fight you? Well, we could fight you. The ruler of the Cypriot League. We may need to have a naval invasion for that one. If it comes to it, don't raise our personal levies. Avoid doing that. Calling our tributaries, though, for this war with this emir. Everyone get involved here, please. Come on. All fight for Israel. A lot of the Middle East is going to be fighting for Israel at this point. And get more troops together. Educate some child. And we have our armies here. Get some new commanders. There we are. Let's get all of our allies' armies attached to this one. And move on this place and this emir. I think we've had as a tributary earlier. And Syria got so beat down in that last war, they have less than 100 soldiers. Well, I thought they did anyway. Let's move on to the enemy's capital. And they could just give up now and accept the fact they're going to be defeated, but I don't think they'll do that. They are not going to do that, no. They're not going to do it. So let's move on to Alexandria. And Alexandria, get it sieged down. Just siege, as we have been doing. This is going to be over. Not going to give out land to anyone that asks. Whatever. Siege this place down. Keep sieging places down. It's going to be one. Alexandria, Marabout, Hammam. We've on Rashid at this point. And we're at 51 war score, I think. We're at 4,600 prestige. And can we get this done, please? Where is the enemy's army at? Where's it at? I seriously wonder that. Where are they at? Where is it? Where are they? Oh, that's a tiny little army. Whatever. Let's take the rest of their territory then. What else does this guy control? This place there, Giza, and he also controls what? This place down here. So let's move on Giza then. Siege it down. And bring it under our occupation. There we go. Fight for Giza. Defeat them. Revolt is now around. Whatever. Siege on this place. That's done. Get this done. Move down to... Where's this at? This is... Al-Faramia. Whatever it's called. Siege it down. And let's go defeat this army up here at the enemy's capital. Crusader King's era has started. Oh no. But it could be bad for us, because Jerusalem is a holy site for a lot of religions in this mod. Can we win this, please? That's done. And we're at 7,000 prestige at this point. 4,700 prestige. We have 4,906 prestige. Or we're going to hit 5,000 very soon. We better, because that would be terrific. Can we hold any... Obligate the vassal here? Can we have any... What is it? Can we have any events, please? Passover, anything? Celebrate Passover? No. No. Nothing. I just got to get prestige passably or go to war over everything. So we may just do more war to get the final prestige we need. We need less than 70 prestige at this point. Can we fight you? Yes, we will. Who are you? You are the Valul of Abastan. Abastan? Whatever. He controls 2 counties. 2 tiny little counties. And we're going to go to war with them. Are they going to just give up as we're doing this? I don't think they will. But it's whatever. And here comes all of our troops. Who is going to help you here? I don't know. Let's call in all of our troops. Our allies are going to be involved. And let's raise all these troops together. Gather them up. Attach to armies. And march for Israel one last time before we can form our empire. There we go. So let's move into this place here up north. Get past these troops, fight this big battle here, fight these armies. Come on, get down there, defeat this army there, who's marching on Jerusalem, I think. You're trying to, a position is open on the council, Chichnik person, get them on the council, bring out the burning iron to deal with some apostate, win this battle, please. There we go. That is done, and someone's trying to assassinate the king, I think. Great, well that'd be pretty awkward. We get this close to forming Zion, then the king drops dead because he got assassinated or he died of old age. He is 65 at this point. He could die at any time. Does he have anything going against him? He does not have any, traits that give him any low health points, so to speak. But he could possibly die of something else. Can we win this siege? And can we get this over with, please? Fight this battle with these guys. Win that. Now someone will deal with that later, whatever that's about. We're at 5,000 prestige. I want to win this war before we form anything. Get this war over with. There we go. There we are. 100% war score. We're done with that. Okay, so now it's the time. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's form Zion. Create Zion. It is done. We have created the Empire of Zion. The Imperiat Zion. The Empire of Zion is now born, and it dominates a large chunk of the Middle East. This is going to be the end of my Israel playthrough in the Crusader Kings 2 mod, New Era, Old World. You can check out the mod in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the series. Have an awesome day. I'll see y'all later. Bye.